Arutata ungekumo. Beji. Ungekuma ma Anji. On the 19th of October 2024, there's so much awaited meeting where we expect them from NCADA General be called. But the agenda not be disclosed. That way all the regional president and the president, I said then is from Douala, President Ambe Thomas for Yaoundé, with the other regional president that they come out, that they go. Most of them because of the back of their mind say would they go for either go talk how for revamp NCADA. How for revamp NCADA. That means say time don't pass. The now foundation organization time don't pass. So papa they be the thing their own way, they be the thing that they be found NCADA. But over time, thing they don't pass way, it shows saying NCADA get for be revamped. They need to get a new vision, they need for sitting enough for the time now. So if even one of the other president they think say this, so they go put about the head where they go for the meeting. Secondly, they be the thing to say the people that the govern NCADA General, they come say the current executive, their mandate don't expire. Yes, according to constitution, their mandate na 3 years, renewable once. It don't expire. So they operate now so now in illegality according to constitution. But because of tolerance, because we need some person we go need for the stay the development process from Ngie as we move forward, we tolerate. So they be the hope say they so part of the thing they will discuss about the meeting go be now how they eventually call for an elective general assembly where if you see into it say they vote in a new executive with a new vision for SIA for staying the development forward. But no, that was not the case. The head for NCADA General Maguma inside that kind of style, Tonton so release agenda for meeting in time. People they don't know what they go talk about. Would the year say the contact the president ask you say what to give your own idea what you think say this so if you do for revamp NCADA. They want give idea. They reach for meeting. The hope say this so no nothing they go discuss am. No be they go discuss am. Yeah, during NCADA policy speech, the president stood up and said we are going to be identifying Ngie projects for 2025-2026. That means the president assume say he go stay in office until 2026 with executive. Yes. He said for inside policy speech, he talk against say so we go look at matter we concern roads. Roads we don't talk about a mayor, we don't talk about roads. They also talk say they propose say they go purchase a Caterpillar. Now another thing that the rest of during that meeting say they join together for self buy Caterpillar for the maintain or whatever for our own roads them. Nothing that they really talk about policy speech. Also for see how we construct mortuary co-house for play the see where they keep what people them when they die. Say what people for village over suffer when people then they never keep corpse. When people they come before they bury them. So they be check say this so now that project that they put them for see how we deliberate on. According to the President General from NCADA during a meeting where man they don't expire, he said, unfortunately for them, they be take over office with no franc. He said they don't meet no one money. That means by Stawuta, Honorable Wuta no leave 1 franc. How no money leave 1 franc for this President General executive? He said they don't leave even 1 franc. So he said they will take office now during Anglophone crisis, and will know how Anglophone crisis according to he. And during that time, they don't fit take any action. They don't fit design some common, some clear vision where they fit pursue them. Who fit to say at the end of their mandate, they fit measure and say okay, for they be set 10 point them for say that for their mandate that you don't achieve at least don't achieve 3, 4, 5. Who fit to say this one no, don't succeed. So inside that kind of headline. They don't feel really being NCADA. He's saying NCADA not be very active because in the context of the Anglophone crisis, knowing that typically the headquarters of NCADA and the main place where activity they will take place now for ANDEC and all that. So he's saying so they will take office. So now whether NCADA seemingly nobody be very active because we don't complain about that one. So it talk against waiting to prevent election. I thought we talked to one so as president, the jackhead, oh man, jack paper, they look. So wait till they prevent election from holding, NCADA election for hold. Now say according to constitution, now General Assembly get a mandate for call for elections. Now General Assembly get a mandate for for call for election. But it's a General Assembly fee only hold na for Ngie headquarters when na for ANDEC. And Andek there for who side? For inside Momo's division, for inside Northwest where crisis there, where they not fit go meet up for there for say me they hold this General Assembly for be able to see how they feel organize call for election. There's some people that say in politics. Say na some technical magu way for say delay. So now so President be talk. He say it is shown now say this will go only the wait. So take that way crisis go there, go crisis go finish. Wait General Assembly go fit go meet up for Andek, then they decide they way time way election go they they vote new vote in new executive. When I write our comment section, tell me what you think about that kind of proposal. As if we talk so small fidgeting be the inside or you know, but now the next thing we talk is say there another very interesting thing will be happen during this meeting where we take place of Bafoussam. Now say there be set up some committee them very interesting. I think we should applaud this. They set up I think was 7 committees. Amongst which were committees in charge of culture, committees in charge of finance, committees in charge of follow-up of projects. This one was very keen. I was very keen at this one. They said they're going to set a committee, putting in members who are going to eventually be the eye, the ears, and the voices of the people as far as development project, execution of development projects back home is concerned. Let me say, Mr. Mayor, they talk say as they don't put the committee in place, eventually when they will take they'll start swinging into action. All council project them, all project where they go on for Ngie, they go look the terms of reference, see how much money they come over on for whose side, see say they because they go task or they go fix on road for the village for Angong or for Tinechong or for whose side. They follow the terms of reference, the amount of money they spend, and how much government began, how much they actually spend, how they go maintain the road. Say that committee, follow-up committee will be in place, and it will be in charge for follow up this project. The follow-up committee. So that when they talk that one, plenty people be clap. They say this so now the man is said talk, I need to call his name. The man is said talk say he finds say me that follow-up committee be because plenty magu don't go. People the Kongosa talk small talk, they for group they say. Oh, that man where they in charge, they take money, the chopper you want, in a gear account for normal, where that project and Ngie the people a project. So one man where they even invite for the way they send a politician. Now one of our frontline politician them. He come for the Benai be in the capacity of the president of Abebum Development and Culture and Development Association. Yes. He be there. He wear that glasses. He come, he talk. He said no, need a follow-up committee. Because they don't overplay we. Because project they come where they turn men and they project and they follow terms of reference and they give account for normal way say according to the actual representative, the actual voice of the people now supposed to be NCADA. Say NCADA supposed to be the actual voice of the people. So henceforth, according to this man, they go set up this follow-up committee, go follow up the project. But we hope again, say no be some kind technical penalty we want kick am. Yeah, that kind of technical penalty you want kick up for say you want move so your man for game or some kind of style for follow it up. Yes, if we go do it in good faith, na fine thing. Amen no tune. So they set up different committee them. But now to tell them they set up the committee them, they even appoint member the way so one they not be there for meeting, call people the way they get respect for some particular domain them. They put them inside the committee and see how they work together. As NCADA generally hope for draw a roadmap into 2025, 2026, they hope for draw up new projects them. They put up the committee and will ensure say they so may carry this thing through. Now, that way they set up the committee, people they be raised some committee be there what they call a committee to rewrite the history of Ngie. It don't mean a very problematic subject. A committee to rewrite the history of Ngie. Another one be there they say a committee for languages where the man take that committee join them say languages and communication. It mix them. I don't know the relationship between the two. They say for inside that committee they go follow up to see how they go study go rewrite Ngie history, and then another committee go study for see how they actually document come out with Ngie language. Then problem be there because of Mengom people they be there for there. Bashik, so other villages where their own country talk, Ngie, they own the sounding own. They raise their point, say they so the fear isolated. They spoke. They actually spoke. Say that the fear isolated. Say their language, not very important language. I don't know if you leave their legacy me die down. Say they need folk actually probe into their language, make a maybe main language to Ngie as the main Ngie or man they talk about. But that way they raise the point, 2 points. They talk about history, rewriting the history of Ngie. They talk about the language matter. Hey, Honorable Wookop. Honorable Ojame Wookop say no. We can't talk about that. It is very dangerous. We can't talk about it. That is, it's politics. It's you know, it's Honorable, what other thing hot you na sika with you? So it shows say some small, you know, there is some thing where we use about that one play with politics for Ngie, you know. Some people be vexed, say they need to put our agenda. Honorable insist say no, they don't put our agenda, they don't discuss that thing. Say over complex. But it shows say no matter where they burn that people them, they burn people that they feel like minority. The NCADA executive they will come up with the official list, terms of reference, and their mandate, and hopefully they go around. They go do some trade, they call it a national tour. We go try to see how if you go for grassroots, for go lobby, for see how if you get support. Because according to NCADA, they run on a deficit, they don't get money, and NCADA na grassroots organization we need that support from the ground. They even reflect on the aspect say it will be first time NCADA be the levy man begin may pay annual dues of 3,000 woman na 2,000 or so. I hope I get that correct. Yes. See if you go back for adopt that strategy for same mimic as me all NCADA regional and root branches they may contribute for support and NCADA activities them. Now one of the proposals that they began, and then they say if you do the tour, the nationwide tour, they hope say this will help to provide funding we will support NCADA, but they move forward. You know, beginning report from minutes from their previous meeting them. Assistant, we don't even know whether the NCADA executive they pursue now who's goal we don't know them. Now what objective they pursue and for how many years who they we don't know what and what they do. Mr. President General of NCADA, when you talk about an association or an organization, there is an emblem. There is something that comes into people's mind. When you think of Cameroon, there is green and yellow that comes into your mind. When you think of Cameroon, there is a national anthem. When you think of Cameroon, you can actually go to Twitter and click and see Cameroon. How many number of followers? Where the president writes, everybody can see and comment. Everybody can interact. You can go to Facebook and see the official pages. You can go to those pages and see how people are interacting. You can actually harmonize, put this together and see how you can get external funding from NCADA, from outside sources, and be able to empower your people, because development is a two-way process. It's a give and take. NCADA is fundamentally the parent civil society organization for Ngie. True. But over time, things have evolved. Different organizations have sprung forth with legitimate rights to exist. But for us to think that it should be, I think it's advantageous. This is a fair comment. I think it's very important for us Ngie people to have an umbrella organization where we can channel all of our resources, our development endeavors into one and execute it as a people. Support us individuals, support initiatives, support communities, help the people to grow. But for this to happen, it is not given, Mr. President. It is not given. It is something that is earned. Earned in the sense that you have to identify the interest of the grassroots people. What are the first of all, what is the sociology of NCADA? Which are the different entities that make up NCADA? How do I get the interest of these people to be met in a very sustained way? Get soft power by actually sourcing for resources, getting to support those entities that you want to bring under the umbrella of NCADA. We can have this conversation some other time or in a separate video. It's just a fair comment I wanted to make to bring to a point that there was one committee that wasn't discussed elaborately during this meeting that you called for, and I think that it is a pillar on which that can actually shed light on all what NCADA is going to do, hold people accountable, and of course help the development process in all transparency. Communications and public relations. A communications that can help NCADA relate with what NCADA is doing, relate with what NYASO is doing, Give a roadmap of where we are going to. This is where we expect Ngie to be in the next 5 years. On the cultural sense of it, education, health, infrastructure, politics, whatever. And to do this, you need people with expertise. We look at what different associations are doing, different tribal associations are doing. They come together, they have these organizations, then they get expertise, external expertise for people who can handle this and get the association to be very competitive, both at the national and international level. So it's time for us to reflect on this and see how we can actually make this move through. We need to dwell a lot, create, if not develop what we already have. Communications and public relations will do us a great deal as far as our development process is concerned. Mr. President and your executive, I am actually sending this message to you. You have a communications unit that is already active. Please encourage them. We are encouraging you to actually think, reflect on this. We're open for conversations about this to see how we can move things forward. That notwithstanding, we were hoping that if the communications unit had been very active, it is 2 weeks now. We are here to see any publication, for example, from a release, a press release of what was discussed. We haven't seen anything. We haven't seen NCADA taking stands on national issues. Things happening here and there. NCADA should be able to come up with press releases, and this is the stand of the people after consulting the different constituent groups. This is the opinion of NCADA on what Ngie went through. This is the opinion of NCADA on the president's stay out of Cameroon. This is the opinion of NCADA on this. That is how an association exists. That is how it exists, Mr. President and your executive. With all due respect, we want to make Ngie work for all of us, and we think that it is time that whoever or whichever executive is going to be coming on board, we are hoping that this new era of development that is coming, not only to Ngie, but generally throughout Cameroon, should actually be felt. We have the resources. Ngie people are one of the most intelligent people we know out there. We have the resources, the human and material and whatever kind of resource. So that said, in our subsequent videos, we shall be getting into specific issues. We shall be probing into these issues, because development is supposed to be the concern of each and every one of us. We have to start by, first of all, by developing the Ngie man. We have to start by developing the Ngie mindset. We have to start by developing the Ngie mindset. I leave you with this. Somebody said somewhere in a quarters, a very, very high quarters of this country, that the people of Ngie are so intelligent, so smart, and so wise. But what kills the Ngie man? The Ngie man can never poison the brother. Ngie man can never kill the brother. Ngie man can never do that. No ever. The man on kill him, man. Nah, lie. Ngie man of him, man. What a Ngie man is capable of doing, and what kills us, is self-hate. Self-hate and jealousy. Self-hate and jealousy. If it is not me, it should not be that other brother. We have to desist from that. That is what is killing us. Today it is this president, tomorrow it is this other one. Everybody can come and go. Somebody mentioned something very interesting during the meeting in Bafoussam. He talked about the Santa Mafia. We know what Santa people are doing to be able to get very fruitful and juicy positions in government, get very juicy projects assigned to their localities. We can also play the Ngie Mafia. So thank you very much for watching. You can call me Wams. My new album is ready. The title is Unu Una. We are going to be launching this album on the 1st of December 2024 in Douala, and another date in Yaoundé, and probably in Bamenda. It is VIP music, VIP Ngie music, VIP world music, VIP African music. Your invitation is coming to you. Not before all man. Your invitation is coming to you. My name is Wams, Mr. Classic.